What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. I went to the High Museum over the weekend, walking around, enjoying the artwork, and naturally, after I left, I went to Michael's because I was all inspired and wanted to paint. So I need a canvas. Ooh, I like these thicker canvases. Ooh, but that's a nice little price tag. I can get this 3-pack for $12.99, which sounds like a pretty good deal. They got different sizes, and maybe we can use some craft foam. This craft foam looks like artificial grass. It comes in a couple of different colors, and this one is kind of reminding me of a towel. And of course, we're gonna need some paint. Before I check out, let's do a little editing to make sure I'm just getting what I need. I decided to go with 20 by 24 inch canvases because they were also 3 for $12.99. I thought it was a pretty good deal, and I'm getting craft foam and paint. All right, let's check out. Oh my goodness, do you see the Halloween stuff is out? There's a carnival vibe. Gotta focus, we can come back for this. We're back in the studio. I've got my canvas. Now we just need to figure out what we're gonna paint. I was thinking, since it's summer and it's super hot, let's try to paint some water. This is some beach scrapbook paper. If you don't want to paint, scrapbook paper is always a good option, but I'm gonna give it a go. I like this little water vibe here and these colors. So I'm gonna take some of the paint that I bought and a few of the colors I already have around the house. I'm using a little leftover poster board for a paint palette, and I'm going to take a little blue and green, and I want to capture this look right here on the scrapbook paper. Kind of looks like little mountains. So let's just paint little triangles on the canvas here and there. I think since I'm just using acrylic paint, it might be best to do this in small sections because it does dry kind of fast. Once we got a couple of peaks, let's grab some of that light blue and add a little underneath. We're just gonna fade that out or blend that out, adding a little more of the darker blues if needed. I think it's starting to look like something. It's coming along. Part of me thinks I should have started with the base coat. So I'm using a whiter brush and we're just gonna kind of smooth it all out. Yeah, let's just do that. Then let's go back in and try to add some more of those little peaks. Trying to make it a little lighter on one side. I'm not being super neat here because I do like more of an impressionistic type of vibe. Honestly, I'm just good if you can squint your eyes and tell what it is. Maybe we can add just a little white paint here and there. This water is totally not looking calm. Maybe next time I'll try to make some of the little mountains a little smaller. Let's add a little Mod Podge, trying to follow the waves. All right, let's let it dry. While we wait, let's take another canvas and draw a line dividing it into 2 parts. On one side, I draw a border around the edge to make a little frame. Let's take gray paint, add it to the canvas, and paint everything outside of the frame gray. Let's mix in a little white paint. I'm being pretty heavy with the paint because I just want some texture. Then I use a skewer to just draw a few lines in the paint. Let it dry. While we wait, let's take light blue acrylic paint and paint a base coat on the inside of the frame. And I left a small border going around. Then take watered down white paint and make little rounded shapes in different sizes, making sure they are connected. Then go in with a little bit more paint and start filling in the gaps. Honestly, this is kind of relaxing, but it does take a while. Then go in with a darker watered down blue, and we're just gonna add a little shadow. I can see the vision. It's starting to kind of look like water. let's add some watered down paint for a shadow around the edge and allow it to dry. Let's take some craft foam and cut a few strips. The strips I cut are 3/4 of an inch wide. Then I start making little lines on the craft foam, but not cutting all the way through, probably about 1.25 inches apart. Then let's just add a little paint on top. I'm doing light gray and white. Then take the strips and glue them going around the rectangle to make a pool. I can take some of that textured craft foam and cut a piece. Let's use a little paint to make a stripe going across the top, and maybe another one at the bottom to make a towel to lay by the pool. Let's go with the solid color. Lay a doll on top, add a few palm leaves, and we're ready for a photo. And when it's time to clean up, it lays flat for easy storage. Or we can hang it on a wall as a piece of art. I think the waves kind of look like art, but if you're looking for a few ways to get around some of the painting, we can always use a little scrapbook paper. I got this book, I want to say last year at Michael's. It was on an end cap where they have seasonal scrapbook paper. And I wasn't quite sure what to do with some of these prints. You see that one? That's totally what I was going for. But this one is also kind of perfect. That might work too. No, that right there. We can use a sheet of scrapbook paper for the water. Let's take another canvas and paint it pink, making sure to get a nice even coat over the whole canvas. Let's go ahead and get all these little corners covered and smooth it out. There we go, pink. Using a paint marker, I make a grid going one direction, then the other. It's kind of subtle, but I can see it, so we're just gonna keep going. And glue the scrapbook paper on the edge. I used 2 pieces and glued it going around. Cut a strip of craft foam. I make a few lines, then glue it onto the canvas. And we've got another colorful pool scene. Add the towel and a doll, and this one feels very Barbie. And since this is a canvas and we can hang it on a wall, let's turn it into a doll display. I cut a hole in the craft foam and glue in a waist bracket. Then I glue several magnets in the back. I want to make sure there's enough to hold a doll. Then I lay it on the canvas and add more magnets in the back. The magnets were not staying on the foam, so we're gonna just close them in with another thin piece of foam. Now let's try again. We can see a few bumps on the other side, but hopefully they're not that noticeable when we add the doll. All right, let's just position her so she looks like she's enjoying the day at the pool. Then stand it up and hope it doesn't fall. And yeah, it's working pretty good. We can hang it on a wall, and now the dolls can be displayed as art. And since we use magnets, we can move it around and put a few magnets on doll accessories. We can just place them in a doll tote bag, then place them on the canvas. We can also use a little poster putty to attach them so we can display a few accessories and give us this top-down view. We can even add a few artificial plants and just glue them in the corner or just save them for photos. I like the idea of adding props. So let's take a few jumbo craft sticks, cut the ends, line up a few, then take another one and glue it going across to connect them. Once it's secured, we can flip it over, cut a wooden dowel into 1-inch pieces. I cut 6, and I got 4 cubes I bought at the dollar store. Glue the cubes underneath to make a platform. Glue the wooden dowels on the sides. I glue magnets to the bottom of the cubes. And this time I covered the magnets in hot glue, then pressed them down with a little silicone mat here so that they are encased. Then let's flip it over and glue the wooden dowels onto the sides. Brush it with brown acrylic paint to make a dock. We can take our little water painting and add the dock with a few magnets underneath to turn our painting into a lake. And from this angle, the water doesn't look too bad. We can add a doll and make it look like she is sitting and enjoying the view, giving us more options for our doll photography. And we got a chance to paint. I love getting the chance to practice, and even more when it's something that we can use with the dolls. My water still needs a little work, but I absolutely love the idea of displaying the dolls in art. Thank you for joining us while we have fun making stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!